Bitcoin just hit a big milestone last week that very few people are talking about. Hello everyone, Miss Bitcoin here. Did you know that as of November 17, 95% of all the Bitcoin that will ever exist has been mined? You see, when Satoshi Nakamoto launched Bitcoin, he said the issuance scheduled to where the vast majority of Bitcoin will be mined in the early years. So it took just about 17 years for the first 19.9 million coins to be mined, but will take over 100 years for the final 1.1 million to be mined. Crazy! This allows a few things. First, it means that a large supply of Bitcoin is already out in the wild, plenty for the world to operate on. It also means that the supply is already growing slower than the average growth in the supply of the next hardest form of money, gold. The gold supply typically grows by about 1 or 2% each year. Gold's lack of true scarcity is put on display often as well, such as recently when the largest gold discovery in 70 years was made in China. Gold isn't really all that scarce. The question is just how much will its supply grow from year to year? With Bitcoin, there is no question. You can just look at the code and know. This sort of news is also a time to reflect on why specifically we hold Bitcoin. In an age of mounting and unsustainable government debt, endless money printing, and fiscal irresponsibility, people are and will increasingly migrate to better assets and more scarce forms of money to protect themselves. Bitcoin has long been referred to as a digital gold, but even that undersells its potential. Because Bitcoin is not only scarce, but also digital, available to be used anytime 24/7, and impossible to stop when used properly. It can function as currency, as a medium of exchange, but nobody will want to transact with something that isn't truly valuable. Its scarcity is what makes it worth accepting as payment. In other words, its scarcity combined with these other attributes creates a virtuous cycle. Its store of value properties make it appealing as a medium of exchange, and its medium of exchange properties make others value it as something storing and securing to be used in the future. What Satoshi did was nothing short of miraculous. He took all of the best attributes of money and packed it into something that even the most motivated government in the world couldn't stop. It is truly a gift, and the timing couldn't be better. We live in a world plagued by more spending, more recklessness, and always more money printing. Bitcoin is about less trust required, less manipulation, and less supply over time. It sounds counterintuitive, but this is exactly what the world needs. Bitcoin scarcity gives hope to everyone, hope to save, hope to spend without permission, hope to transact freely, hope for a better world. So take a moment this week to be grateful that we can finally use money that nobody can create more of.